Today's operator signal is this: AI scale now has a supply chain, not a metaphorical one, a real operating chain made of trained implementation partners, agent feedback loops, identity controls, and physical data center capacity. The companies that win with AI will not simply be the companies with access to the strongest model. They will be the companies that can repeatedly turn model capability into governed work. Start with OpenAI's June 14th Partner Network announcement. OpenAI said the limiting factor in enterprise value is no longer just model capability. It is the ability to identify the right use cases, redesign workflows, integrate with existing systems, and drive adoption at scale. The company is putting $150 million behind the ecosystem and says it aims to enable 300,000 certified consultants by the end of 2026. That is a big signal. AI transformation is becoming an implementation capacity market. The question for leaders is not, do we have ChatGPT enterprise or access to frontier models? The question is, who can actually redesign our claims process, service workflow, revenue operations motion, or supply chain exception handling without breaking the business? Second, look at TELUS Digital and Cresta. On June 15th, they announced a partnership to bring Cresta's customer experience AI platform into enterprise contact center and CRM environments, with TELUS Digital acting as a preferred implementation partner. The important detail is not just voice and chat AI agents. It is the operating loop. Analyze every interaction, automate what can be resolved, augment human agents in real time, and feed verified outcomes back into the system. That is what durable agent adoption looks like. It is not launch once and hope the bot improves. It is an improvement loop connected to real conversations, policies, tone, coaching, and measurable customer outcomes. For operators, this is the difference between an AI feature and an AI work system. Third, Akamai's June 15th agentic security framework points at the trust layer needed for that work system. As agents act on behalf of users, every automated request starts to raise identity, intent, and authorization questions. Akamai is framing this around verified agent identity, human attribution, adaptive trust, edge enforcement, content monetization, and traffic visibility. That may sound technical, but the business implication is simple. If agents can browse, buy, scrape, negotiate, summarize, or submit requests, then the enterprise needs to know who the agent represents, what it is allowed to do, whether the behavior is legitimate, and how policy follows the request. Agent identity is becoming part of the enterprise control plane. Fourth, Schneider Electric and Foxconn announced a strategic collaboration to accelerate next-generation AI data centers. They are combining Foxconn's advanced compute, rack integration, and manufacturing scale with Schneider Electric's power, cooling, and energy management. The goal is ready to deploy AI infrastructure with reference architectures, modular power and cooling, and more predictable regional deployment. This is the physical side of the AI operating supply chain. The conversation is moving beyond GPUs alone. Scaling AI now requires power intelligence, cooling, standardized designs, manufacturing capacity, deployment speed, and operational resilience. Put the four signals together and the pattern is clear. Enterprise AI is becoming less like buying software and more like building an operating network. Now, you need delivery partners who understand the workflow. You need agents that improve through real-world feedback. You need identity and trust controls for autonomous requests. And you need infrastructure that can be deployed predictably, not heroically. Here's the operator playbook. First, map your AI delivery chain. Which internal teams, external partners, data owners, security teams, and operating leaders are required to move from demo to production. Second, insist on feedback loops. If an agent touches a customer, employee, vendor, or transaction, define how performance is measured, coached, corrected, and improved. Third, treat agent identity like access management. Every autonomous request should have a clear actor, owner, permission boundary, and audit trail. Fourth, plan for infrastructure as a constraint. Compute availability, latency, energy, and deployment repeatability are now strategic operating variables. The takeaway: the AI model matters, but the model is only one link. The real advantage is building the supply chain around AI, people who can implement it, systems that can improve it, controls that can govern it, and infrastructure that can sustain it.